what would John had to have done to cause this amount of just like bitterness and hurt? So I just, last week I listened to All Too Well, the 10-minute version, and there are a bunch of references. Well, she was singing about a relationship she had with a guy, and there was a bunch of things that made me think that it was possibly about John Mayer, because I knew they were in a relationship 10 or whatever years ago, and so I went and did some research, and turns out there are, maybe not specifically that one, but confirmed she has 3 songs about John Mayer. Dear John, The Story of Us, and then recently Would've, Should've, Could've, apparently. Now, I don't know if this is all true or not, but I'm super curious because I'm a huge John Mayer fan, and so I'm just deathly curious. So I'm going to listen to and react to all 3 of these songs, and yeah, thanks for coming along. Let's see what we have in store. Oh, this is Taylor's version. So is this the re-recorded one? Oh, this is like 4 months ago. Sweet. Cool.
Long were the nights when my days once revolved around you. Counting my footsteps, praying the floor won't fall through again. And my mother accused me of losing my mind, but I swore I was fine.
That's pretty.
You paint me a blue sky, then go back and turn it to rain. And I lived in your chess game, but you changed the rules every day.
Never break up with a songwriter.
Wondering which version of you I might get on the phone.
Oh, wow.
Tonight, well, I stopped picking up, and this song is to let you know why. Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress cried the whole way home. I should've known. Well, maybe it's me and my blind optimism to blame. Or maybe it's you and your sick need to give love, then take it away. And you'll add my name to your long list of traitors who don't understand. And I look back and regret how I ignored when they said run as fast as you can. Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young?
I wonder who's singing the background vocals in this.
Girl in the dress cried the whole
Would be hilarious if doing the remake of this song, the Taylor version, if she got John Mayer to sing the background vocals and play guitar. That would be funny. Though I think if she's writing another song about him 10 years later, as I think Would've, Should've, Could've is, then she's probably not over it.
Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress cried the whole way home. I should've known.
She's probably not over it. As I think Would've, Should've, Could've is, then she's probably not over it.
I'm shining like fireworks over your sad empty town.
Oh my goodness. This is funny. I mean, it's sad, absolutely tragic and sad, but it's really funny to me to like write a song about a very specific person that you broke up with. I mean, she was, what, like 19? And he was 30 something?
You should have known. You should have known.
I love the guitar in this song. It's great. It's funny.
Don't you think I was too young? You should have known.
All right. Well, that didn't necessarily paint him in a great light. I think John Mayer, I think he's changed a lot. Just from what I've seen, like interviews and interactions with him back in the 2010s versus now, it's very different. He kind of came out as a self-proclaimed ego addict or something like that. And he was like, yeah, I was not the greatest person in the world. But I mean, he's changed a lot. I don't know. It's just funny to hear a song about John Mayer like that after following him for so many years. Anyway, the next one is The Story of Us. Okay. I was not expecting a punk rock version of this. Pop rock, I mean.
I used to think one day we'd tell the story of us, how we met and the sparks flew instantly, and people would say they're the lucky ones.
I remember this song.
I used to know my place was the spot next to you. Now I'm searching the room for an empty seat, 'cause lately I don't even know what page you're on. Oh, a simple complication, miscommunications lead to fallout. So many things that I wish you knew, so many walls up I can't break through. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking, and I'm dying to know, is it killing you like it's killing me? Yeah, I don't know what to say since the twist of fate when it all broke down, and the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now.
I'm loving this.
Next chapter.
Next chapter.
How'd we end up this way? See me nervously pulling at my clothes and trying to look busy, and you're doing your best to avoid me. I'm starting to think one day I'll tell the story of us, how I was losing my mind when I saw you here, but you held your pride like you should have held me.
Ouch. You held your pride like you should have held
See
me.
the ending, why are we pretending this is nothing? I tell you I miss you, but I don't know how. I've never heard silence quite this loud. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking, and I'm dying to know.
These little
is it killing you like
dudes
it's
on the
killing
side.
me?
This is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know what to say since the twist of fate
I haven't heard like an early, like a mid 2000s pop rock thing like this in a while. That's great.
This is looking like a contest of who can act like they're careless. But I liked it better when you were on my side. The battle's in your hands now, but I would lay my armor down if you said you'd rather love than fight. So many things that you wish I knew, but the story of us might be ending soon. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking. And I'm dying to know, is it killing you like it's killing me? Yeah, I don't know what to say since the twist of fate when it all broke down. And the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now.
Man, this song makes me want to break out my guitar. This is fun.
And I'm dying to know, is it killing you like it's killing me? Yeah, I don't know what to say since the twist of fate, 'cause we're going down. And the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now. The end.
The end. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if that one necessarily, that didn't sound similar to the story she told in Dear John. That sounded more of like just a normal, just not working out relationship. Dear John was like, it was about just the manipulation and the gaslighting and stuff. And then the story of us was just like, we're just don't work together and break up. End of story. But anyway, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I haven't listened to it like a 2010s pop rock thing in a while. So Would've, Should've, Could've. But this is part of the Midnights album. Okay, I remember that was only a year ago. She's writing new songs about John Mayer. Like all this time later. All right. Well, this is cool. I don't even know how you would make a vocal sound like that.
Then I would've looked away at the first glance. If you tasted poison, you could've spit me out at the first chance. If I was some paint, did it splatter on a promising grown man? And if I was a child, did it matter if you got to wash your hands? All I used to do was pray. Would've, could've, should've. If you'd never looked my way, I would've stayed on my knees. And I damn sure never would've danced with the devil. At 19, and the God's honest truth is that the pain was heaven. And now that I'm grown, I'm scared of ghosts. Memories feel like weapons. And now that I know, I wish you'd left me wondering. If you never touched me, I would've gone along with the righteous. If I never blushed, then they could've never whispered about this. And if you never saved me from boredom, I could've gone on as I was. But Lord, you made me feel important. And then you tried to erase us. You're a crisis of my faith. Would've, could've, should've. If I'd only played it safe, I would've stayed on my knees. And I damn sure never would've danced with the devil. At 19, and the God's honest truth is that the pain was heaven. And now that I'm grown, I'm scared of ghosts. Memories feel like weapons. And now that I know, I wish you left me wondering. God rest my soul, I miss who I used to be. The tomb won't close, stained glass windows in my
what John had to have done to like
Clarity's in death, then why won't this die?
to like cause this amount of just, like bitterness and hurt. Wow. Huh. Oh, wow. That's pretty heavy. One thing she's talking about there is that, like, how she was saying, like, I used to pray, I used to be with the righteous. Essentially, from what I understood, is like I used to essentially be a Christian. I used to believe in God, and then you caused me to change and stuff. I guess that would mean John disproved Christianity to her or something. I don't know. What would you have to do to destroy somebody like that? I mean, in my opinion, like, I'm a Christian. I believe full-heartedly that there is a God who created the world. And I see that. Like, I wouldn't look at a painting and say, well, there's no painter, this created itself. Or I wouldn't find this watch on the ground and like, oh, look what the universe made. I say there's a creator of the watch. Just as much as I look at the sky, the birds, the trees, the cells in our bodies, the way things work, I look at that and I see a creator. And so, like, for me personally, nobody could convince me that there's no such thing as God and convince me to leave that behind, because, like, it's just what I see and what I know. And I guess when you're 19 and you're young and impressionable or whatever, I guess it was just not a good time to be in a relationship with someone like John. Man, that's sad. That's really sad. I hope she finds her way back to Jesus, because I really do believe that Jesus takes our burdens. Like, my yoke is easy, my burden is light. It seems like Taylor has a really heavy burden, and I'm sure through John and just the music industry, I know that there was a lot of trouble that she went through with her, like with the ownership of her albums and stuff. I know her producer or her manager or whatever just took stuff, and I know how that feels. It's not fun. I think without a firm belief that God sees you and that you have a future in him, it can be really damaging to be cheated out of what is yours and your innocence and things like that. But I feel for Taylor. Actually, I get where she's coming from, but I don't think leaving God is the right choice. I would always want to stay on the side of the one who created me and just trust in him. But man, that's so sad. I still love John Mayer though. Like, I don't know, his music is so good. And just recently I feel like he's just a different person now. Just the way he talks, his interviews, just the things he's a part of is just, I don't know, it's different. It's not like he used to be back in the early 2000s. Oh man. Cool. Hey, as always, if there's any other songs I'm just going through, I never listen to music, so All this that I'm listening to now is for the first time. Like I've heard some of those songs, but like years and years ago, 10 years ago, I heard some of those songs because my sisters have been into Taylor Swift since forever. I just don't listen to music very much. So if there's any songs, like your favorite artist, your favorite song, throw it down in the comments. I read every comment. And if something piques my interest, then I might take a listen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.